Hello, I'd just like to welcome everybody to this Finance and General Purposes Committee for the Stanley Town Council on the 14th of January. The meeting is being broadcast live on YouTube and will be available for people to look back at a later date as well. Item 1 on the agenda, apologies for absence. We've got apologies from Councillor Clare. Anybody happy to accept those? Yeah. We'll move on to item 2, declarations of interest. Does any member have a declaration?
Are we declaring the ones that are on with the minutes?
Yes.
I'm not sure because it says we have a hard date and I don't know what
We can always come back to that. We've got a staff and update on Tuesday.
So I don't know whether I would have to go and off go depending on what. If it's just a general update.
Should we just deal with that as and when if it comes up on the agenda? Yeah. Anybody else on that tonight?
Yeah, one of them is yes, okay, Colin's line.
Yeah. Item 3, procedural and appropriate announcements from the chair. Well, other than to say that we're not expecting a fire alarm or anything, I don't have anything else to say. Chief Officer?
No.
Christmas, don't go up.
Yeah.
Christmas next year. Yeah. Say we're confused already.
No, I always know
Item 4, public partnership concerning 4-7. So we give you one to you and
Go check it.
very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Actually, I didn't.
Would you not know?
No, I didn't. Would you like the minute?
Yeah. Just before I came out tonight, I got a phone call to say Jack had passed away this afternoon. He'd been admitted into a hospice, didn't know what hospice, and on Saturday we died today. I know he was never a town councillor, but he did a lot of the voluntary stuff, and I think a card from the town council would be greatly appreciated.
That'd be nice because he was heavily involved in the community for a years, wasn't he?
On local health issues.
Yeah. Thanks for that, Ross. So, item 4, public participation. Obviously, we don't have any members of the public in attendance. Do we have any? And then we want item 5, confirmation of minutes. So to approve as correct record and sign the minutes of Finance and General Purposes Committee meeting held on the 10th of December 2024, which is attachment A in your. Anybody? Anything about the race minutes, or are we happy to approve them?
Happy to approve.
Do we need a I need it in the seconder, please.
I'll move it.
I'll send it.
Thank you. Everybody else happy with that? Yep. And we've got item 6, council payment and bank reconciliation. So we've got attachments B and C, where we need to consider the schedule of payments, bank reconciliation of the bank balances for November. Anybody got any questions or points they'd like to raise, or are you happy to include those? Yeah. Can you go to second, please? Thank you. Right. Item 7, members initiative fund. This is where we might have to have some people step out, which might be difficult.
Yes, I can get out. I think. Let's go that way.
So we've got some There was initially ones that were attachment D, and then we've also had some extra ones which were circulated back more, and we've got hard copies tonight. Do you want to?
All going out together, all together, or you
We did them one by
We
one.
did them one by one last time, yeah. So, the first one, which was received from Councillor Milburn, is for Tanfield District Community Association for Tanfield redecoration. So they are looking to do some reinstatement work following damage to the back wall, which will obviously save money from their everyday funding. And the rooms used by most of the user groups and held by local residents for parties. So we're trying to make it, putting it back into the good state before the damage. And they're looking for £100. And they've got any questions on that one? If you agree? Yes. So number 9 is from number 9 is the one for Southmere Musical. So the councillors who have put funding in together with Helen.
So we'll bring all that in and leave it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Musical change.
I just have to wait.
She took a moment.
Because got to do.
Will we tell us to come back?
It's like
We can say rain no.
she thought we were going to take a little bit longer to discuss it.
We know where you've been.
So, non-traditional fund number 9 is for Southmere Musical Feeder Crew. And for the musical that we're putting on, the Calendar Girls, quite a number of councillors have contributed. Helen, David, John, Christine. Christine wasn't able to authorise in person, but accepted that authorisation over the phone. And Lee Berry. I'm sure quite a few of you will remember when Southmere used to put performances on at the City Hall. They were absolutely excellent. And, the audience was just a huge variety, and so it's definitely worthwhile contributing to. I mean, the overall cost of the whole project's 12,000. Well, we contribute 1,050.
Sounds good. Yeah, sounds good. It's been a long-established group, not done that in 70 years.
I mean, yeah, I know circumstances have changed. I think, they don't have used to doing a South Pole anymore, but yeah, it's a group I'd like to see us keep funding and keep sort of an art community active in Stanley.
So if you can ask Carol, Ellen and John to return. So next to all 3 of you.
I'm cooking up a bit longer. We didn't put on the inside of the
Just to let you know that one was approved, without doubt, based on the performances and what we do and the audience that we attract. Absolutely. Everybody unanimously wanted to continue to fund them in any which way we can. So the next 2 are from Councillor Lee Berry. Well, the first one is the Southmere Bowling Club. And this is to help with cutting the green. So Southmere Bowling Green is used by members of the local community, many of them elderly. It's a self-funded club that's of great benefit to its members, mentally and socially.
funding will go towards paying for the upkeep of the green, that's got to be maintained by Durham County Council. So they're looking for £250, against the cost of 760. Anybody here?
Can I make a comment?
Yes, sir.
Because I've funded the organisation in the past,
Right.
and they said they haven't had any funding on foot.
Right. So it may be that the person who's looking in, is aware. So I think.
But it is a good project, don't get it wrong. don't
Yeah. Yeah, pretty sure.
You did another one as well.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair point, but I think the other thing is because we haven't had myths. I'm not sure whether now when these myths have gone out, I know it says, can you say if you have, but if people have moved on?
Yeah. I think that's a good reason, isn't it? Like the time lapse, and it doesn't mean, because I've put it before.
It was
That,
turned out.
So the next one is council referring or Oxford Youth Club, and this is to contribute for equipment for the party clarty session. So this is to buy new arts and crafts materials to enable them to do the arty clarty session with all the young people to boost mental health and self-esteem through arts and crafts. We're looking for 250 towards the cost of the equipment, which comes to 268.20. So I think I've got a few more in the pipeline that I know of that are coming my way. So at the moment we've spent about 5,000 up to 20,000. So if anybody hasn't spent their allowance yet, so we have to think about what we could do to local community or do together.
Thanks, Dan. So we'll move on to item 8. The first is the environmental vehicle, which is attachment E. Run to the Finance and General Purposes Committee, a request to discuss and approve entering a new vehicle lease to replace the environmental vehicle.
I'll take it. James will be here tonight. So this is quite simply a replacement for a vehicle that's out of date. It's gone past its recommended replacement time period, which was 3 years. It's significantly over that. It's starting to cause problems and delays with the work, and there's been a few issues over this winter period. So the specifications are there. And they had looked, so we've taken it back to have a look at sort of other options for electric vehicles, but there wasn't anything that we could find at this moment in time, which is a shame. But the cost, it was really quite expensive. So really, it's whether or not members are happy to go to any questions and approve entering a new vehicle lease to replace the old vehicle.
That just from a budget point of view, we have budgeted for this last year in the budget and the year before, because it was expected that we would need to replace the van because of the condition. So we have kept it longer than normal. And if we go ahead, it was within budget.
Anybody?
Obviously I can see that they've done 2 quotes. I take it as Dawson's who currently.
Yes.
So obviously the Dawson one, is that for a new vehicle or is it for a vehicle? Because obviously the Enterprise one said a vehicle up to 3 years and a vehicle less than 3 years. So
Think
what
this relates to the term rather than
The leasing term.
the age of the van.
oh right, actually to be the age of the van.
Consider we average, price one is the term's less than 3 years. So it's less than 3 years, term wise.
Yeah, higher it's
Yes.
less.
Yes.
It's not the age of the
Yeah, yeah.
vehicle.
No.
Yes, no, I read it as the age of the vehicle because I know you can lease. You don't have to have a van. So
So we'll get the new vehicle.
So there's a new vehicle we're going to be looking at.
Yes.
Right, so new vehicle, £1 million. So they're saying £24 for a brand new vehicle, if we get it over
Very good.
3 years, so it's the same.
Yeah, 3 years.
Because obviously it doesn't say.
Yeah.
Is it?
No, it doesn't.
No,
Yeah, it doesn't, it says the
Right,
enterprise
so
one.
it'll be a brand new vehicle, over,
Yeah.
up to 3 years, or over 3 years would be 24.
I did.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Oh, God, sorry.
Right, yes.
That's the money, issue the model wheelbarrow.
Yeah, I know James isn't here, so it might be a bit hard to discuss, but I was just gonna ask you. James and the environmental team were happy with the service that Dawson was providing, and if they had the issue with them.
Yeah, they were, I
Yeah.
had asked him that
Yeah.
question. Yeah, he said they were happy with the service that they had.
Yeah, they're very helpful. If there's any issue with the barn, they respond very quickly. Give us a replacement barn. They're really helpful when I speak to them. So yeah, easily know the services received from them.
I mean, at least in my opinion, if James and the team are happy with Dawson, that would be the one I'd be kind of rewarded. Someone we're familiar with, we know what services they provide. And I know that the over 3 year contract for enterprise would be less, but is it worth changing if we know we have a good relationship with them and we provide a quality service?
Yes, it was like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, all of what Sam said, and my question is, releasing these. Should we only lease them for 3 years? Because anything after 3 years tends to give you a hiccup. Do you know what I mean? It's not like it's a car that you lease that you run for 2,000 miles. It's a commercial vehicle that is hammered. And I think we've got ourselves in this position where this vehicle that we have now is costing money because we didn't think about it when we were doing it in the first place. And that's the problem. 3 years, you're going to hand it back in, he's going to give me a nice new one out, with a really nice deal or clever.
Yeah.
And stay with them, because you're building up
relationship.
Yes. So, that's a fun, a point to think about. But, I think 3 years for a commercial vehicle, it's not like the rubber edge of them. It doesn't.
And we actually took some pictures of the underneath. It is in solid state.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dangerous.
It was.
So are we recommending that we go with the quote from Dawson's then?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody happy with that?
Can we put something in that and that you look at it?
Yeah.
In
Like 2.5
Yeah.
2.5 years time.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say 2 years, really.
Well, you need it.
Yeah.
You need 6
By the time
months.
you get quotes and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a good idea.
And there may be other options available, of course, in 2 years' time.
Yeah.
To make the electric vehicles.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I said made hydrogen then.
Not like you use holiday.
But it just
Well, the battery was so low down around as well. God would never think.
I told you, I'm back in. If you could have horse and cart, tell me outside, put the grass, and it would be green. Yeah,
I'll make it out of that. Oh, that'd be embarrassing.
I love that. There you go.
Yeah. Town council.
I don't know what the driver of the vehicle will be like. It's green. Since we could tell, and we could tell them anyway. To the other. Lovely road.
So just
It's sorry, it's I have to have a holiday.
five normal cylinders.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so yes.
So. And so the next item is the date and time and venue of the next meeting, which will be Tuesday, the 11th of February, 6:30 here at the greenhouse. And do we have
Yes, we do have one item, isn't there about, and there's only, with Michelle and Alex. Yeah, it's one meter. Yeah.
Oh shit.